Yes, sir. Boy out here, I just got grounded. I put on my shoes and everything, but your boy was out here getting grounded for like a good 4 hours. Man, I'm telling you, bro, I be working a lot or whatever. Yeah, I come out here, boy, fucking put my feet in the grass, nigga, just sit out here for hours, nigga. It's like, bro, no aches or pains in my legs whatsoever. But I started to record. I wasn't even record, bro. It's like raining, drizzling a little bit. I was just out here chilling, fuck it, bro. These niggas always, you be sitting inside your crib in your own space, you try to relax, get a peace of mind. Niggas making noise, open and slam and close the door. I just decided to whip out the camera, because the first person you see, the first people you always got to see in your environment as a TI, bam. And of course they got to look your direction. Got had 8 dogs over here. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bullshit. You can't go nowhere by yourself. Of course, hopefully the camera picked that up too. You hear laughs in the background and shit. I'm telling you, bro, like when the things I deal with in Pittsburgh, bro, I swear this is a city, I don't care what the hell y'all want to call it. Evil people, Freemasons, just this darkness, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I don't know who God is or what the entity is or whatever. I'm tired of being stuck in confusion, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Niggas can say God is here and all that shit, but you see all this evil going on in this world, bro. If you ask me, God is an entity is half good, half evil, bro. That's why these niggas always have the duality and shit and things. And I feel like there's people who inspire to be good, who want to be good, and it's almost like you're choosing to be one side. And I feel like that's why you probably deal with, negative attacks. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I don't really want to go into detail about my spiritual beliefs, but one thing's for certain, bro, is that this is an evil world, and people who want to mind their own business, who seek isolation and trying to work on themselves, and trying to develop their own skills and, change bad habits and, stop certain sins and, you just try to live a peaceful life and seek isolation or whatever the case may be. And it's like, for whatever reason, you got these evil people constantly around you, harassing you, talking shit, indirect subliminals, playing these games. And it's crazy when it comes to being a TI. What's the main thing they always say? Oh, you're weird, you're creepy, you're strange, you're this, you're that. And then even when you find locations to be by yourself, you even if you stay in your room, it don't matter. It's like they constantly got to have people all around you. Niggas got to come in your presence, and this is not even the dog park. Like, I'm not saying motherfucker, look, of course you got to steer over this direction too. Demons, demon ass niggas come out of nowhere. They always sit in a position where they can fucking stare at you and watch you and be on dumb shit, but meanwhile, if you go way over here, nigga, a big open park, fields, fucking people with their dogs and shit. Like, it's parks up there, dog trails, walk trails, that's where everybody be at. And then, you come to a location like this, like you find out isolation, a spot by yourself, no one near you. I'm looking at this, so this camera is really good, dude. I could put like VR to this shit, and like the camera move, like I'll send it still and I'm moving it slightly and the camera turns. That's pretty cool. But you can find isolated places by yourself and chill, and it's like, no matter what, bro, they're gonna have people come out of nowhere. They're gonna have shit like this, loud engines behind you, all that street theater bullshit, They got shit like that no matter where and TIs, you know what I'm talking about, wherever you at, bro. You can't never hear that type of shit like down the street this way or, over this direction. You hear like a loud engine or way down there you hear a loud engine, where you got to hear loud engines and people slamming their car doors and shit like that. Always right up on you, right in your vicinity, bro. Like they trying to induce fear or something, And it's like, it's funny, bro, experiencing this type of harassment, how you can witness in the beginning of your harassment. It's like people looking with fear and not really sure, and they don't really know about the rumors and lies, and they're doing their theatrical, street theater crisis actor bullshit. I mean, y'all know what y'all purposely doing, y'all weird ass shit, trying to get you to acknowledge certain people or family members or your child, just doing dumb shit, trying to grab my attention, or grab other TI's attention. And then it's like, after the years of experience, and now it's just laughter. Now people getting in your face, just playing with you, just doing weird shit in weird odd positions so they can fucking, keep an eye on you, just do dumb shit, just be, it's like almost like it's like TIs, and I know some of y'all can attest, it's almost like we like in an anime, bro, and it's like they just always gotta have you know, we the main characters, bro, and they always gotta have all these side characters around filling up space, you know, just to fucking, you know, occupy your reality, bro. And it's like, bro, I don't know how to explain it, man, but I'm telling y'all, that's why I say I don't really want to get into the God thing and all that crap. All I can tell, bro, you know, for other people out there who thinks themselves to be spiritually connected, and they can just see that there's something wrong with the world, and, you know, people like this don't see nothing wrong with the world, they just living in it. You know, I'm just witnessing some type of darkness, the way people behave and people act, and, you know, catching motherfuckers staring at you and like just mean mugging you. Then you look at them, they look down, look away on some weird shit. Like, it's just weird, odd behavior, bro. Like the weather, and the only reason why I even came out today, that's why I was waiting for somebody like this to pull up, because the weather says it's gonna be bad. Like, you know it's gonna rain, but you fucking coming out here, you got your, I guess your wife or whoever that is, you know, 2 dogs, and they, of course, they get in the space in front of you where they just playing catch and they all in your face, bro. Bullshit, bro. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. And T.I.'s, and especially T.I.'s who've been dealing with it for a long time, you just even start to have some sixth sense. Like, I could look at a motherfucker, like I could look at those 2 people who was just walking, and the energy I feel from them, they just minding their own business, they just walking, you know, they get into whatever they get to. But when a nigga come up here and do some shit like this and have to get in your face and performing, and, you know, they got to get extra close to you, and it's just like, bro, it's just the energy they give off, bro, is just like, yo, like, you, like, they got Stockholm syndrome. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Like, it's just like, man, the things these people do, bro, is out of this world. Like, see, like, shit like this. Like, you got this couple, I don't know if the camera, y'all can't really see, but they're fucking over here looking at me. And then you see how the couple, these 2 came out of nowhere, and then these people started to move. You know, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, bro, but it's just like, when you deal with this shit, it's very bot-like behavior, bro. It's like niggas get the notification, oh, you in a certain location, all right, we got to go and perform, you know? But it's just certain synchronicities and the way people be moving around me, bro. It's like, bro, that's why I don't talk to motherfuckers, bro. It's like, you just can't be nowhere by yourself. And these are the same people talk about you weird, you creepy, you this, you that. You find isolated places to be by yourself. Niggas start acting funny. You know, niggas want to come around you, staring at you, fucking doing weird shit, bro. Like, it just be overboard, bro. You know, look, you always gotta get the pointing. See how he pointing with the thing? You know, look at the Freemasonic the book or whatever, you know, those Freemasons book. You'll see pictures and shit, and how you got this dude pointing up like this. Like, niggas always gotta do that shit in front of me, point. You know, just weird behavior, bro. Freemasons, like, at the end of the day, bro, all you evil motherfuckers are I'm just gonna start referring to everything as just evil people, bro. You know, y'all are just evil at the end of the day, you know? Just evil, bro. It's like Freemasons, Wiccans, Luciferians. At the end of the day, bro, there's just people here that seek other people's destruction for fun and entertainment, and there's people who just live in life trying to make an understanding of what this world even is, and we just trying to help out others, or, you know, spread our own truths, you know, our own good messages we have within that we know we can help out others. And, you know, there's people that just seek your destruction, that just like watching other people, you know, just go crazy or lose their mind, or, you know, see you suffering or killed, or, you know, doing shit so you could develop some type of mental illness, or certain, you know, catch diseases and shit. And it's like, they relish off that shit. They like seeing, like, other people's destruction. This is why I know, bro, like, it's like, I don't know what it is, but good and evil is coexisting on a certain plane. And I just feel like this is like how they show us in movies and TV shows, bro. Just something landed here that's not supposed to be here, bro. I don't know how to explain it, man, but I feel like this world used to be tropical. I feel like there was no such thing as cold weather. I feel like the sun was always out. You know, I feel like we were different colored beings. I feel like all the superpower shit you see, you know, on TV and shit, I feel like we were able to do shit like that. And it's just like, you know, and it's like a lot of thoughts I just keep to myself, bro, because I know how this world is, bro. It's like, unless you're talking about the things programmed, you know, that this world programmed us to believe in or to think about, you know, you're just always going to be crazy or weird, bro. When you don't have the same, you don't believe in the same indoctrination that was programming to other people, you know, you're just crazy, or that's the devil, you know, you're satanic, you're evil, you're this, you're that, you know. And it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm just over it, bro. You know, now I can get up and walk again, so I ain't got these assholes performing in front of me, you know. Now I can get up and move around, you know. It's just, you know, because I was over in this area and I just noticed that. I was like, all right, bro, you know, let Let me go and sit back down since they back over here playing, theatrical, actors, crisis actors, all in my path, you know. But it's just like, I don't know, man. It's like the more I deal with this shit, the more I realize, bro, it's like I almost feel like this is hell. And the people participating in my harassment, y'all just the demons, bro. Y'all can claim y'all good and doing God's righteous work, but at the end of the day, bro, if you ask me, someone who's truly good or has some type of goodness about them, they know when it comes to other people, nigga, we don't want to hurt, we don't want to talk about, shit talk. Yeah, I call out the things that's being done to me during my harassment, but that's not me, bro. I don't like sitting around talking shit about somebody. Oh, that guy, he's weird. Or fuck, bro, I don't care if a person is weird, bro. I'm not gonna do shit to have him in his head or her in her head, like, you feel like there's something fucked up with me. Like, I'm still gonna act cool with you, bro. Even if I can't have a conversation with you, like I always do. Like how I get to every new job, every new site I go to, I try to be as friendly as possible, talk to people about certain things. And it's just so funny. It's like a flip switch, bro, in certain individuals, man. It's like a flip switch in their mind. And it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's like, bro, I'm starting to see with a world like this, bro. Nigga, they hate, it's like this world hates people that can't be controlled, that don't want to follow others, bro. Like, when you don't want to be a follower, bro, it's like, that's when all the bullshit come in. You got niggas talk about, oh, you trying to act better than us, because you don't want to do the things that they're doing. Like, why is that, bro? Why can't I just be left alone, just think how I want to think without being demonized or that's the devil or, it's like, bro, but meanwhile, you niggas waking up every day, synchronizing, harassing, slandering, smear campaigns, all type of devilish shit, bro. Stalking you, watching you, following you, staring, catching motherfuckers. You feel somebody looking at you, you look up, they staring at you, then they look down at the ground. Like, it's crazy how we the weirdos, right? We the weirdos, we the strange guys for minding my own business, for doing what we want to do. Not disrespecting nobody, not talking shit, not playing with people. At the end of the day, I feel like most TIs are just like loners, if you ask me. I could be wrong, Some of y'all probably could have been the life of the party, but at the end of the day, man, especially when I really started to do for myself, bro. I had countless spots, I've been homeless for a while, but no matter where I live, bro, I never was the type of dude, that brag about, oh, I'm staying with this girl or some shit. Like, nah, nigga, I always had my own. When I first was out into the real world, yeah, I had a spot with some friends and shit, but when I moved on from them, bro, no matter where I live, bro, I always made sure I had my own, I may not been the richest motherfucker or a nigga with money, but I always made sure I had my own spot. Because I don't give a fuck, bro. You're not going to have me out here struggling and hurting shit. You're not going to have me fucking, out here struggling in the street and shit. No, fuck that, bro. I'm going to do whatever I need, get whatever I need to survive, get whatever I need to live. I'm going to live my life, bro. And that's all I've been doing, living my life. It's crazy, man, because it's like, even when I think about everything I experienced, bro, I still don't want death or, I might say shit when I'm angry and upset, I don't want these people to die. I just want to be left alone, bro, I just want to live in peace, bro, I want to find me a woman, settle down, don't care about what niggas are saying, maybe have kids, but honestly, I'm not when I look at this world, bro, I don't want to bring a kid in here, but I will be honest, I do want to meet a female that gets me, bro. I guess at the end of the day, that's what everybody else wants. Everybody just want love. But when I look at this program, when I look at these people participating in my harassment, bro, they love is watching other people suffer, bro. They love is watching people be destroyed, like psychologically being destroyed from the inside out, bro. There's like a fantasy, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a fantasy or what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I know it's something like that. Like a fascination with you, bro. Like, there's a fascination with just watching people on just being destroyed, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it, man, but it's just like, you can just tell there's people with darkness in them, bro. People can, a lot of narcissists, a lot of fucked up people look in your, they look at you and say, oh, you this and that, but at the end of the day, yeah, bro, I struggle with things, I have my addictions, I have my sins, I have my problems, but at the end of the day, my problems isn't affecting other people. So all that shit, slandering, calling me whatever y'all want to call me, at the end of the day, my problems don't affect others. And I feel like y'all problems affect other people, because y'all problems is y'all sins and the things y'all have fucked up, issues with, it's about hurting others, bro. That's a difference between, TIs and these perps or these narcissists, Freemasons, Luciferians, whatever you want to call these people, bro. They like destroying people. I could tell throughout this program, bro, y'all done controlled, induce so much shit into people, bro. Like, I feel like y'all really just need to be in hell, bro. Like, but it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, still, and I take that back, because I don't want to wish nothing negative on people. Like I said, I just simply want to be left alone, left in peace. But all that extra disrespect and just like, bro, it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like people use an excuse of, oh, you're a certain way, so I'm going to act out, ignorant or violently or, evil towards you, bro. Like, bro, even everything I deal with, bro, still, I just, you can even see it in my actions for the perps that's watching, bro. In my room, work, straight home. If I go out, grab me something to eat in the store, back to the crib, I come out. If I come outside, like to an area like this, I come out to myself, go find an isolated location, sit by myself, bro. I don't want no smoke with nobody, bro. I just want to be left alone. And it's like something about that just irksome, bro. It's almost like, bro, I don't know what God is, but, I don't know how to explain it, bro, but I just feel like there's something in me. Not saying I'm special, and I know other people got that same energy within them. And this is why in your reality and your environment, you're probably experiencing the same thing, Not everyone's dealing with every TI is dealing with, but the few know, bro. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't do nothing to nobody. You don't bother nobody. You're not being fake, nothing. You just minding your own business, bro. And niggas just see something about you, bro, and it's just like, just hate it. People hate when they can't control. They play all these social games, all these weird, like, I don't know, bro, the way their attitudes be and everything. It's like, it's all trying to get a reaction or trying to control you in some sort of fashion. And like I said, bro, when this world, you don't believe in indoctrination, you don't let people control you, it's like, it's like they start to hate you for that, bro. Especially TIs in the beginning. Like I say, even with my harassment, at the beginning, it's like people was acting weird or acting like they were scared a little bit when it come to dealing with me and my harassment. Now niggas just be in my face smiling every day. Because it's not about what I am, it's about what y'all could turn me into. You get to the point where you're exposing your own family or your own children, or, opening up your mind to thoughts of doing weird, sadistic ass shit. It's just like, bro. And that's why I feel like my purpose is in this world, bro, to open up people's minds in another way. I don't look at the things I deal with as me going crazy or mental illness. I just see real evil, and I feel like it's my job to call it out, where it don't matter if I'm struggling through things or not. This whole channel, this YouTube, and that's why I even got to the point where I don't show my face or anything, I make videos like this because I don't want to be known for my looks. Oh, he's a handsome looking guy, and nah, bro. I want you, when niggas refer to my channel, I'll be like, man, he was speaking truth every time, bro. That's what I want to be known for, bro, is shedding light on situations that the world don't know about. Niggas want to talk about God this and God that, or, spiritual people this and spiritual people that. What about this shit? What about programs where you literally, no matter where you go, you're dealing with harassment tactics, You're dealing with people looking at you funny. You got a bunch of crisis actors in your life, Saying every time you jump on the elevator, same people jumping on the elevator. You coming from work, the same people sitting there in the lobby when you go to work. You come home from work, the same people sitting in the lobby when you come home from work. You go into a corner store, you always got somebody coming out the corner store that you usually go to. You go get a certain item that you usually like. If it's not in stock, when you first get an item that's in stock that you like and they see that you keep getting the same thing, then it's not in stock. And then when it's in stock, after like months of it going back in stock, then it start tasting funny and shit. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I didn't experience levels to this program that literally lets me know that I'm stuck in some type of Truman Show. whether you believe me or not, you know? Even shit like this, you get niggas walking, niggas posted up, you know? Always gotta have motherfuckers in your vicinity, bro. No matter what, you know? Shit crazy, the amount of crap I deal with, bro. I hate these people, man. And I don't want y'all deaf or nothing, bro. I hate the way people like act around me, bro, and I don't want no problems with nobody, you know? It's like they take the genuineness out of your life, you know? They take away yourself of wanting to be human and walk past someone and say, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, oh, no, you know, I'm just, you know, like they take that shit out of your life, bro. You know? Everybody looking like you just got out of a 20-year sentence of killing somebody. Oh, no, we got to watch you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This shit is just annoying, bro. It's just like, it's devilish, you know? I want to try to keep my promise and keep my videos at 20 minutes because I know people don't like videos, you know, or long videos, you know, especially with technology and this world controlling your attention span, you know? But at the end of the day, darkness has controlled this world, bro. And I always refer to darkness because I'm really just talking about Freemasons, evil, you know. I think that's just what I'm going to refer them to is just darkness. And that's in my head. That's what I be thinking about when I say darkness and shit. But it's just like I'm talking about every evil force. These people that just got this fascination with wanting to destroy you or wanting to do something to get a certain reaction out of you, bro. Like, I feel like there's people that shouldn't be here, man. And I feel like, you know, on a biological level, that's why you niggas is blocking out the sun all the damn time. Especially in Pennsylvania, bro. I'm telling you, even in the middle of summer, there always be skies like this, bro. That's why a lot of, like recently, that's why I just be inside the crib, bro. And I got this funny thing saying, I'm gonna cut off the video after saying this, but I got this weird little, and I feel like that's one of the cloud machines too. Like chemicals like that. You remember they showed you a video of some shit like that, and then they show you one time and then people just forget about it and they always say some other shit like, oh, it's the pressurizer, blah, 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 some fancy little word. Well, nah, these niggas is creating clouds, bro. Straight facts like that. But what I was gonna say, oh yeah, like I got this little joke I be telling myself, bro, whenever I get off, because there's a lot of times like my off days, and no matter what job site I was at, bro, no matter what job site I be at, bro, the days I'm off, I be wanting to go outside to like locations like this and chill. But it'll always be bad weather, and I always be saying like the God of this world, bro, be fucking with me, bro. Because I swear, and then on the days I gotta work, I look at the sky, you know, when I have to come in from work, they be clear sky, sunny as hell, beaming on you, nigga. And then I gotta go to sleep and get ready to go back to work or whatnot. And nigga, sun be beaming and everything, bro. Nigga, nighttime be warm, you know, breezy, like nigga, off day. Yesterday it was raining. Well, yesterday it was kind of sunny in the beginning, but then around like 2, it started to get cloudy and shit and cold for whatever reason. And then today it's warm out here as hell, but it's cloudy all day. You know, and the fact that it feels warm right here, I imagine if these clouds wasn't out here, bro. If these clouds wasn't out here, I feel like it'll be hot as shit, bro. You know, but, you know, I'm getting distracted and going off topic, but, you know, this is Bahamut, man. I'm out of here. Make sure y'all stay up and stay high vibrational. And just remember, bro, I feel like there's certain people who's really in here dealing with war, bro. For whatever reason, we dealing with a spiritual war, bro. And these people who are trying to make our lives a living hell, bro, these are just demons, bro, trying to put us back to sleep. But, you know, this is Bahamut, man. I'm out of here. Make sure y'all stay up and stay high vibrational.